Let me tell you about the 3 universal laws of communication that probably nobody's ever told you about. The best for me is law number 3. Every human being should know these laws. They'll help you to communicate more powerfully with people and produce magical outcomes. Let's delve into the 3 laws. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. It's really sad that we humans are poor when it comes to communication. Poor communication can lead to countries going to war. And we know wars are really bad because innocent people die. Studies show that most of the breakdowns in a relationship are due to the poor communication. And the sad thing is that we've never been taught about communication in schools and colleges. If you're really good technically and you score a 10 out of 10, but your communication is a 3 out of 10, then people are not going to perceive you as a 10 out of 10. You'll be perceived as 4 out of 10. Remember, you're only as good as you communicate. Law number 1, the instrument. Did you know that your voice is the biggest instrument that you own? And it's very, very powerful. Now, if you use this correctly, it can produce magical outcomes. However, if you don't know how to use it properly, then it could produce some disastrous outcomes. If you think of your voice as being a piano, we know that a piano has 88 keys and each key has a different sound. Now imagine playing a piano using only few of the keys. That would be really boring. And that's what we humans do on a daily basis when we communicate with people. We're only used to playing few of the familiar keys. And if we learn to use more of our instrument's key, and then the sound we produce become music to people's ear, and then people will pay more attention. And we know that attention is a new currency for humanity. Get to know your voice better and start learning how to play the different keys. Law 2 is practice. You'll only become more good at communicating if you practice more. So if you're learning to play more of your instrument's key, then you need to practice more in front of people. And these people could be your family members, your friends, your work colleagues, or strangers. I personally joined some of my local Toastmasters and Speakers Club where I get the opportunity to practice my communication skills. Practice makes perfect. Law 3, the golden rule. If it distracts from the message, it's a problem. Any element that hinders the message needs to be addressed. So for example, if you're speaking with a low volume, then that will distract the message because people will not be able to hear you. So you need to do something about that and increase your volume so you can be clearly heard. Another example is that you might be using too many filler words or non-words like ums and ahs, and that might be distracting the message. So you need to do something about that and get rid of your filler words and non-words. A distraction could even be that you're speaking in a monotone voice, so you need to add more vocal variety. Remember the golden rule: if it distracts from the core message, then it's a problem, then do something about it. So to conclude, remember the 3 universal laws of communication, apply them in your daily communication, and just see how influential you become.